What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. I got a good one for you. So, I thought I was going to dodge a bullet today, but maybe I did or maybe I didn't, right? So, Caleb opens the shop. He's doing a very good job stepping up, so I don't have to do it anymore. And then we're greeted by two customers, first things blocking the bays before we can even do anything. And we have work in here from the night before. So, Caleb and I are scurrying around, and then I see this, what was that?
Crossfire.
Chrysler Crossfire. There's only been 3 Chrysler Crossfires in my shop in 18 years. One was for Majestic for a blower motor. One was a friend of mine who no longer has the car. And another one was a customer that I would rather not ever deal with again. And I'm glad that I'm here all the time so I get to remember this stuff. And it started out, he needed rear converters. I told him he had other problems in his system. That's why the rear converters fail. Over enrichment, tune-up, fuel injection, tailpipe smoke, blah, 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 blah. He declined all that work, came back 3 months later with a problem with the rear converters rattling again. As I said to him before, you have another problem. And I think he needed motor mounts too. His engine was vibrating. So then I see this car and it rings a bell to me before we even bring it in. I'm like, I remember that car. And I tell Caleb this, right? Caleb wasn't here 10, 12 years ago. And I said, I know that car. He was here and there was a bunch of problems. And it was his problems, not my problems. And I wound up warrantying the converters, and I said, I will never work on your car again because you don't want to fix anything right.
Yeah.
Well, here it is, 8 to 12 years later, he's at the counter saying he went to a transmission shop, and since then he's had exhaust system codes from the transmission shop. So when I went up to Rachel, I said, I remember this guy. We were refusing work on his car. Take it back to whoever worked on this car. And you YouTubers out there, you tell me why these clowns or people or whoever won't go back to the shop that did the work and caused the problems. You tell me. He's at my shop, Rennie. I had a bad experience with him 8 to 12 years ago. He went and probably spent $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a transmission for a Chrysler Crossfire. He has check engine lights related to the exhaust system. They took the exhaust system off to do the job. Right?
Yeah.
But why are you here? And then and I told Rachel I refuse service. And then he's out there giving Rachel some lip service. Rachel's like, what does that have to do with us working on your car 8 to 12 years ago? You just had another shop take your car apart, and then now you have codes. Anthony's he's not going behind other shops like that. Sorry, we refuse. But legitimately got pissed off at it. Rachel's like, well, we're going to get a bad review. Well, we're going to get a bad review then. I'm not starting my day off with, well, you worked on my car and you did this, and then I got to argue with him that you took it someplace else. You haven't been to my shop in 8 to 12 years for $0 or 0 repairs, because he knows the last time he left here, he didn't follow what I said to him. And then when I looked at his tailpipes, the stainless steel tips, they were all black inside, which tells me the car's burning more oil. So I refuse to look at it. But you tell me why people won't go back to shops that worked on their car. He didn't have an engine light before they worked on it, and then he's got an engine light after they worked on it. That's not my problem. So, you tell me. Thanks for watching.